top corner. There you go.
You're live. Ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's sing the morning song here. Good morning. Could have went more, but I want to blast louder and
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's awesome, man. So, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? So, just really quick, Tyler, we have Tyler here. For the viewers, we're going live right now. Just really quick, I want to introduce an episode that's coming up here right away. We're going to be having Morris Interactive. I believe they're out of Saskatoon. Could be Edmonton, but they're coming in and we're going to be discussing a needs assessment for the community. If you don't know what that is, it's they're going to be collecting data and information for the community and try to identify needs, what our community needs in terms of community development and all of that kind of stuff. So that's gonna be coming up here right away. It could be whenever they show up. They said between 11 and 11:30. So we'll have Kyle Dillon, we'll have Gary Wasquich, and we'll have, I believe it's a lady from Morris Interactive, and myself. And we'll be doing an episode. We'll be introducing that project, and yeah, there's a lot to talk about in there. It's a really important piece for the community in terms of where we're going as a community going forward. There's going to be a lot of community engagement. There's surveys. They're going to be set up tomorrow at the arena with the back to school bash. So yeah, this episode coming up is going to be really important. So I just wanted to come live and I wanted to introduce that this episode is coming up here right away. And also I wanted to introduce Tyler Cardin. I think he'll be joining our team. We're gonna be starting a singing program in the mornings. I think we've been discussing. So for all the singers out there in the community, even surrounding communities, like if you guys want to join or you want your kids to join, we'll be starting this off for sure next week with Tyler leading that. Also, we're going to be doing after school programs. So That's the plan. So we have a little bit of legwork there to be done. Hopefully we can get into the high school and hopefully all the schools with this after school program and get any kids that want to get into singing, introduce this program and, kind of go with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so just really quick, we're gonna be signing off here pretty soon, but we do have a little bit time to chill out. So maybe Tyler, if you don't mind, maybe just introduce yourself a little bit and maybe speak about your love for singing, how it all started, and to where you're at now.
All right. So my name is Tyler Cardinal. I'm from Onion Lake and one of the community members here. And I recently just started joining this team with Frazier and I always forget his name. Flute guy, Davis. Anyways, so I started singing in 2001. When I remember I very first heard a drum, I got attracted to the drum, the spirit, the sound, my spirit danced, and I just loved the energy of the drum. So from then on, I just wanted to learn more about it. And so I kept going to practices and learning more, practicing at home, and it just came naturally with me. So, and I'm happy with that road I chose to, follow the drum, and it took me here and then brought me to where I'm at with singing nowadays. I've been singing for, 20, 23, 24 years now. Yeah, so that's quite a long time. So met a lot of friends along the way, a lot of good friends, got some family, singing family. Took me to places that I thought I'd never see, traveling a lot. That's a tiny thing though, is about traveling, just driving. But other than that, it's good. I'm happy. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that Fraser invited me over, and I'm happy to announce that we're going to be starting programs with the community and, start some singing programs. Bring your kids, bring your brothers, whoever, even if you're an adult, if you always wanted to learn, because I know there's a lot of people that have been asking, can you teach me how? Can you teach me how? And I'm like, here's your chance, because we're going to open up this program at the schools, or even like after school programs, or even if it doesn't even have to be at the school, we can have some for the, like at the Seesaw Swim, those practices. You can have that there. Everyone's welcome. Doesn't have to be from Onion Lake. It can be from Boyd Mister. You can be a Hudwright. Anything, yeah. Everyone's welcome. So don't be shy.
Yeah. So me and Tyler have been talking, and I think what we're gonna do, to kind of get the ball rolling, we'll be setting up. We do have the mobile set up, and we have Davis here that knows how to do all the equipment and stuff. And I think we'll be starting on Monday. Every morning, 9 a.m., Tyler and Davis will be out in the community somewhere set up, and it's open to all singers. All singers are invited, and new singers, the young people will actually, school will be starting, so can't really target them. But it's open to all ages, so we'll be doing that. And yeah, it's gonna be hands on, and it's gonna be just doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be like writing in textbooks and stuff. This is it. This is the real deal, and it's gonna be fun. There's no pressure. It's not a contest. It's not we're not competing or whatever. This is fun, and it's healing for the community and providing a space and sharing that on the internet, and utilizing the frequencies of music to connect with the community. So just on that note, maybe I know Tyler, maybe if you could speak a little bit about going live on your own personal page in your own personal time, and maybe touch a little bit on your shyness? Are you like, I know you're not shy, and I know you can do it anytime, anywhere. Maybe speak a little bit about that.
Yeah, like, well, when I first started, I was really, really shy, right? I couldn't even look up. I couldn't. I think that's why I sing the way I sing. My head's always constantly down, so that's where I feel comfortable, right? So once you get going, like once you get into, because the drum lifts you, your spirit's dancing, your spirit's alive, and it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. I just can't describe how it feels, but you'll break that barrier, break the ice. You won't be shy, and you'll just ready to sing anywhere. And it's part of our culture, right? And it's a good thing. It's healing. It's the drum. It's a drum spirit. Everything has a spirit. The drum has a spirit, right? And then that helps. Whatever energy you put into it, you give it back out. So you give some good feelings, some good vibes. So that's my intentions when I sing. I try to bring good energy because what you're singing and what you're putting out there. So people feel that what you give, right? So that's kind of like how I go about singing. So
Yeah, I noticed, like, one thing I noticed when I was in high school. I think I remember you back in Eagle View, and I remember Nigel Belly.
Yeah.
And all these new singers, I think they kind of go through a process early on where they just start singing anywhere and everywhere.
That's kind of how it was for me too. When I very first started, like I never sang, like could say that I sang at a drum, but I could sing, right? But I can hear. I used to listen to all types of groups, and I used to sing at Eagle View, same thing in the hallways, and then that's how I kind of got like noticed from others, older singers from the reserve. Yeah, and they just, holy shit, you can sing, right? So I remember, what's his name, Brad Patagan there, because he used to sing with Pipestone Creek, and that's how he was with he was wondering who that was all the time singing, and here it was me. But then when it came to singing in the actual drum, I was super shy. So because I had to, break the ice, so it took a while. But
Yeah, and I noticed that, like, even at a powwow, these like young people in the camping area,
yeah,
they admire the singers who are in there, and they start just blasting off on their own in the camp, with walking to the canteen or whatever, and they're just singing like real hard.
yeah.
And
Well, even the little kids,
yeah.
they're at the drums. They have their little drum. Like even yesterday, that happened to me. I went to my sister's, and some random young guy was there, and I didn't know who he was. And that's how he was, acknowledging me. Hey, this that singer guy, that singer, right? And I didn't even know who he was, and he's like, that's all he kept saying. Some young dude there. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even
So like that, right? With the seeing that, and then there's that interest, see, and they probably interested in wanting to sing, and then.
Yeah, like that's kind of why, like, I feel for this program, we're aiming at the youth.
Yeah.
For me, when, like, going back to those memories of like Eagle View in high school, and just having you guys going off wherever, like just walking in a hallway or to the smoking section or the basketball court or whatever,
Yeah.
I always remember that. And me, like, I'm naturally a shy person. In high school, I was shy and quiet and just did my own thing, but I always remember that, and I always appreciated that, and I always, like, my spirit connected with that. And like, to be honest, even right now, like, any time I hear it or someone's doing that, like, my spirit, like, I feel like healing.
Yeah.
There's a process of healing in that little amount of time. Like, I just gravitate towards that, and I just love it. And I know, like, I assume that that's how it is within our community. Like, people just naturally gravitate towards that, So why not provide a formal space for that, which is what we're hopefully going to be starting up here. Get the drummers going. So We do have a comment. Bryson Chachi calls you the shadow.
Uncle Shadow. Inside joke.
Yeah. Is Zero on it?
No, he moved to by Edmonton. He's married out there.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to bring him on board too, right? But so on that note, just for the viewers out there, we are streaming on my personal Facebook page right now and the 7 Generation Facebook page and on YouTube right now, all three at once. So you can find us on either one of those. But just for the viewers, you need to go to our Facebook page and follow, like, subscribe, whatever, because we're no longer going to be streaming on my personal page. All of our streams will be going to the 7 Generation Facebook page and the YouTube channel. So I just want to get that out there. I really want to emphasize that.
And eventually make a TikTok.
Yeah. We're going to be getting into TikTok too. Jackson, your mic is distorted.
Which one on? It's yours.
My mic?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
Should be fine now.
all right. Okay, guys. We're gonna be logging off here. I just wanted to introduce Tyler and this singing program that we're gonna be starting up in the community. We have the mobile set up, so these guys will be taking it out in the community. They won't be in here unless we prearrange that, and it could be either or, but it just space is limited in the studio, so I think it's better we take it out there that there's more room and we could get more singers involved. Lance, good morning, bro. Okay, so we're gonna be logging off. I have a request for Tyler. Hopefully you're down. If we can end off with a song, maybe that one you did earlier, or it's up to you. So after he's done, we'll be logging off, and then I'll be coming back on with Kyle, Gary, and Morris Interactive representative in the next, few minutes. So we'll be back to do a needs assessment, introduction to the community, and again, this is really important. So you want to tune in for that one, and you want to engage too. Feel free to comment when this lady comes on. It's directly involving our community and future development. What do we want to see in the community? We want to see a youth center. We want to see a culture center. This, that, whatever. So, signing off. Tyler will finish us up and we'll log off.
Yeah.
Oh God.